All right. We also have with us Colonel J.S. Sodhi. Colonel J.S. Sodhi, in terms of the fact that we have seen several MOUs being signed and also several projects that have been unveiled and the cooperations that they have agreed on India and Sri Lanka, what do you think in terms of that, which is something that is changing the dynamics that India and Sri Lanka have shared in recent times?
Definitely, Ria, we remember in 2022 when Sri Lanka went through a massive financial crisis. India was the first nation which offered all possible help to Sri Lanka, which Sri Lanka acknowledges till date. And yesterday, with the signing of 7 MOUs and the unveiling of various projects, this strong friendship between India and Sri Lanka has grown by many notches higher. Well, India is always committed to the development and prosperity of Sri Lanka. India has always been as a true and a trusted friend with Sri Lanka, rather with all the neighbors in South Asia. India has always been the first responder also in case, God forbid, any natural calamity comes. So overall, if we see, India has been a trusted friend, a trusted partner. Whenever any nation has been besieged with a problem, it can rely totally without any issues on India, because it knows, unlike China, India offers help and assistance out of sheer respect for humanity. We all know what China does, the less said the better. But as far as India is concerned, there's a very high level of trust in all over the world, and more so in the South Asian countries. So this signing of 7 MOUs yesterday, which span from defense to health to energy, clearly demonstrates yet again that India wants Sri Lanka to prosper, to move forward, to give the best possible to citizens. And that is why whatever project Sri Lanka wanted, India has always been the first and foremost to be ready to help Sri Lanka in any sphere whatsoever. And also the unveiling of project shows that India is a ready partner with Sri Lanka to ramp up its infrastructure.
All right. Meanwhile, thank you so much, Colonel J.S. Sodhi and Himanshu Bhatt. Thank you so much for joining us on the telecast. Meanwhile, my colleague Megha Sharma has filed a ground report from Anuradhapura. Let's take a look.
We are at the Anuradhapura railway station. Anuradhapura is 200 kilometers away from Colombo city, which is the capital of Sri Lanka. And the important day today is Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is going to be arriving here very shortly for the inauguration of the upgraded railway track of the Maho-Manthai railway line. The Maho-Manthai railway line is a project that has been completed after 2 years. This is a line of credit to the tune of 318 million US dollars that has been extended by the government of India. The government of India has worked extensively with the government of Sri Lanka, and there is a public sector company, an Indian public sector company by the name of Aircon, that has been working on this project to lay this railway track of 128 kilometers. And not just that, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is also going to be launching the construction of the signalling system for the Maho-Anuradhapura railway line. Now, this is another project which is part of the extension of the line of credit, which is to the tune of 14.9 million US dollars under another line of credit that has been extended by the government of India. It is important to note that the Indian government has been working with Sri Lanka to ensure that connectivity within the country of Sri Lanka is improved upon by way of setting up complex railway tracks and railway lines in the northern provinces and the southern provinces of Sri Lanka. Not just that, it's also interesting to note that there is credit lines to the tune of 1 billion US dollars that India has extended to Sri Lanka to build this massive complex structure of railway lines, railway system across Sri Lanka. This is going to allow for speedy, convenient traveling, transportation of goods and services, and thereby also impacts the connectivity issues that Sri Lanka has been facing and allow for the economy to burgeon.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will also inaugurate India's first vertical lift sea bridge in Tamil Nadu's Rameswaram today. On the occasion